Welcome to Flicks Lane. So, the release of The Crow 2024 has really stirred the pot, you know? Fans and critics are all buzzing, and honestly, it's kind of intense. The film tries to reimagine a beloved cult classic, The Crow, but wow, does it come with a lot of baggage? Like, seriously, the original is practically untouchable. Okay, so let's talk about the 1994 version for a sec. Directed by Alex Proyas and starring the legendary Brandon Lee, it's not just a movie, it's a whole vibe. People don't just like it, they love it, almost to the point of obsession. It's got this incredible style and the emotional depth off the charts. And let's not forget the tragedy that surrounds it. Brandon Lee's tragic death during filming is just heartbreaking and adds this layer of sadness that makes the film even more iconic. Now, here we are in 2024 with Rupert Sanders trying to take on this massive challenge. And honestly, I don't envy him. Trying to step out of the original's shadow? That's a tough gig. But the question is, did he pull it off? Well, if you've been following the chatter, you probably already know the answer isn't what fans were hoping for. Critics haven't been kind, to say the least. They're saying the new film just doesn't capture that raw, intense emotion that made the original such a hit. And I gotta say, the performances, people are calling them out for being flat, like Bill Skarsgård as Eric and FKA Twigs as Shelley. Where's the chemistry? Where's that spark that should have us all glued to the screen? It's just not there, and that's super disappointing. But, here's the thing that's really bugging everyone. The lack of innovation. Instead of building on the rich, emotional story from James O'Barr's graphic novel, this version feels, well, kinda watered down. Some people are saying it's like a Hot Topic version of the original, all flashy but no substance. And yeah, that stings. The original had this gritty, soulful vibe, and this new one, it's just not hitting the same notes. Plus, the narrative choices, they've shifted the focus to this more conventional love story, and honestly, it feels like they've stripped away everything that made the original complex and nuanced. They tried to modernize it with pop culture references, but instead of feeling fresh, it just comes off as, I don't know, disjointed, superficial. It's like they lost the plot, literally and figuratively. At its core, The Crow is supposed to be about grief, loss, and that desperate, aching need for justice. Those emotional stakes are everything, and without them, the story just falls flat. The 2024 version, it struggles to make us feel anything real, and that's a huge problem. It's a reminder that, sure, modern aesthetics might look cool, but they're never going to replace the power of a well-told story that actually speaks to us on a human level. So here's the bottom line. This new adaptation had so much potential to introduce The Crow to a whole new generation. It could have been amazing, but it just missed the mark. And that leaves everyone, fans of the original and newcomers alike, feeling pretty let down. As the film industry keeps cranking out reboots and adaptations, maybe they should take a page out of this playbook. Respect the original, honor the story's legacy, and don't forget that authenticity in storytelling is what really matters in the end. Alright, that's all I've got for you today. If you're into this kind of deep dive, make sure to follow for more. Catch you in the next video.